Hi guys, Mark here. Welcome. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to build these multicolored knots. Our main technique is going to be the pineapple knot, and once you get this technique down, you can apply it to different sizes of knots. You can also do various projects depending on the knots that you use. So let's take a look. To practice our knot, we're going to be using a 1-inch diameter mandrel. You can use a dowel rod, a pill bottle. In my case, I'm using a broomstick handle with a rubber band attached. For the cordage, I'm going to be using Paracord 550 in lengths of about a foot. I'm going to place one end under the rubber band, and I'm going to attach a lacing needle onto the working end. The lacing needle just helps you guide your strands through the knot while you're tying it. Super useful, definitely recommended. We begin tying with our base knot, which is a 3-part 5-bite Turk's head. A turn around our mandrel, over the standing end, around again, over this strand here. We then pass the opposite to this strand, so under, over. We now pass the middle one out of these 3 strands over the right one. Like this. We then again pass the opposite to this strand with our working end. So, under, then over. The middle strand is pushed down like this. We then travel the opposite to this strand again, under, over, reaching the standing end. We place our working end alongside it, so under one. Then I'm going to place the working end under the rubber band to keep it out of the way. The result is the 3-part 5-bite Turk's head. With our base knot ready, it's time to add more colors in the form of pineapple knots. Grab your second cord, place the standing end under the rubber band onto the left side of the first standing end. Like in most pineapple knots of this type, we start under 2 alongside the first standing end. Then over 1, exiting on the right side. We travel on top of this bite and we re-enter over 1 as well. So over 1, under 1. We do not exit on the left side. Instead, we turn around, going under 1. Then over 1, again on top of this bite, re-entering over 2 to split a pair, then under 1. We do not exit the knot on the left. Instead, we turn around, traveling under 1, over 2. We again travel on top of this bite, entering over 2 to split a pair, then under 1. We do not exit the knot on the left. We turn around, going under 1, then over 2. We again travel on top of the bight on the right side, starting under to split a pair, over 2 to split a pair, then under 1 here on the left. We do not exit the knot. Instead, we turn around, going under 2, over 2. We travel on top of the bight on the right side, entering under 1, then over 2, under 1. We place our working end alongside the standing end, so under 2, and we place our working end under the rubber band out of the way. So what we got is a pineapple knot which adds in our second color. It's now time for the third color. Pass the standing end under the rubber band onto the left side of the second standing end. Now pass under the knot and come up alongside this second cord here. Travel parallel to it, so over 2, then on top of this bight, re-entering over as well, so over 2, under 2. We turn around just above this second cord, going under 2, exiting over 2. Continue on top of this bight, entering the knot over again, this time over 3 to split a pair of parallel strands. So over 3, under 2. Again, we turn around here, above the second cord, going under 2, then exit over 3. We travel on top of this bight, entering over 3 to split a pair of parallel strands, so over 3, under 2, turning around above this second cord, so under 2, exiting over 3. We now travel on top of this bight here, entering under continuing over 3 to split a pair of parallel strands, then under 2. We turn around above the second cord, going under 3 this time, then over 3 to exit on the right. We travel on top of this bight, entering under, then over 3 to split a pair, and under 2. We place our working end alongside the third standing end, so we travel under 3. I'm going to place this working end out of the way, here, next to its standing end. So this already produced the third color of our knot. At this point, we have interwoven 3 cords into a single knot. This is classical pineapple knot tying, not much to say about it. I wanted to show you how to keep adding cords in a structured way so that you can make more colorful knots. So here is the trick. We are pretty much going to be tying our next pass the same way as the third pass in our knot. We pass the standing end under the rubber band. You could start here at the previous standing ends or anywhere else in the knot. So just to demonstrate, I'm going to start here, let's say, coming up here above this third pass here. So under the knot, traveling under the cords until I reach the top of the third pass. So above, exiting what is essentially over 3, maybe over 2, it depends. We pass on top of this bight, re-enter over 2, then pass under 2. We turn around, passing under 2, then over 2, like this. As you can see, we are not including our first pass in the knot in our knot tying process. So we skipped this one here. We travel on top of this bight, re-entering, this time over 3, to split a pair of parallel strands. So over 3, under 2. We turn around, going under 2, exiting over 3. We travel on top of this bight, again over 3 to split a pair, then under 2. We turn around, under 2, over 3, on top of this bight, entering under 1, then over 3 to split a pair, and under 2. Turning around, under 3 this time, then over 3, exiting on the right side. Next, we travel on top of this bight here, entering the knot under 1, continuing over 3 to split a pair, and under 2. This completes our knot tying process. We simply place our working end alongside the standing end of our fourth color. So, a new color added into the knot. You would use the exact same sequence to add in a fifth color, a sixth one, and so on. So this demonstrates the technique. Usually, after demonstrating a technique, I want to do a couple of projects just to really drive the point home. So, next, a couple of projects. For now, thank you very much for joining me in this tutorial. I hope it helped.